Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Welcome in, Virgos. Let's get to your message here. Thank you to all who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything's going to resonate. Not everything's for you here. So take what does resonate and leave the rest for someone else. Take what does resonate to help you, to help yourself. Here we go, Virgo. The energy that I feel moving into this read is having peace with the past. Reminiscing about the past and having peace with it in order to move on to another romantic partner. So I wasn't intending a love read, but we might have one on our hands here. Let's see. If that sounds like a situation you're in, let's read further on you. Three of Cups is out here now, and the Lover's in the reverse. This tells me something about... I feel like in the past, there was a lot of celebration that wasn't balanced. It was either like overindulging or picking partners that weren't a good balance for you. Maybe that's what you're coming to terms with as far as the past is concerned. I feel like love wanted to be light and airy and in your vicinity a lot in the past, but there was always like some shadow work that you needed to do that would interrupt this. Turn it upside down. Light energy that got turned upside down based on your shadow or the shadow of others. You know, maybe you were trauma bonding, and so the shadow was something about the shadow overtook. Okay, but I feel like in the present now we're talking Four of Wands energy, and that's something to celebrate here. This could be an engagement, certainly a party, family oriented in nature. Yeah. Marriage. Light, airy. It's like you've done some work here so the light and the airy can come through. And that's enabled you to, just like when you were attracting people that needed shadow work done, you've done some work on yourself, considerable amount. And then now you're light and airy, and you're bringing in light and airy energy from others as well. Ten of Cups is a great sign here. Great sign. The light and airy, the literal light I see coming in. The promise of safety and security and support. Emperor. Yeah, I believe this is you. It was a little bit hazy. It was a little bit fuzzy how to get there, how to get and stand into your own power and be the leader that you know you can be the partner that you know you can be. But I feel like you embrace some of your, I think you thought they were oddities. They were just, it was uniqueness that really, set you apart, really helped you stand in your Emperor. And now you're embracing that clarity on this. Yeah. Working on the shadow for sure. You brought in the light. I see that multiple times in this read. Where there was darkness, and it interfered in the past, you have specifically gone in to where the darkness has been living and comfortable and blasted it with light. And that's been a lot of self-work. Very much focused on bringing in the light. Not shying away from the darkness, but bringing in the light where the darkness feels comfortable. It's like a message of you are not wanted. The darkness, you are not wanted. Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. It's definitely helped, I think, your love life here in a manner that you have hoped for. Yeah, more light, more levity, less like doom and gloom or complaining or negativity. The Page of Cups with the Ace of Wands here. Yeah, your love life is now light. It's a lot of heart chakra healing that you've done here. A lot of being able to speak this out has allowed you to release this darkness. The Star, big wish for you. You know, this is interesting because Leo had a similar read where they were really, one of their big wishes was to have a very compatible and meant to be connection with someone. romantically. You're going about it a little bit different, but the ultimate wish is that. Transformation. You've made the necessary transformation out of the darkness. I see over and over again, the darkness, the light you bring in. The darkness, the light you bring in. The darkness in the past that you didn't see it was sabotaging you. Now you're well aware of it. Anywhere there is darkness, you bring the light. Within self. Because you know how important that is to your big wishes in life, your big goals, what you want to have happen, who you want to be around, who you want to invite into your life. Yeah, the success you want to have. 6 of Wands. I feel like you're having it now. Looking back on the past, you had to make peace with the past in order to move forward with a new love. Before, maybe you were hanging on to the past and trying to work through it, and it was helpful therapeutically, but you weren't releasing it. You just kept reworking it in your mind. So it was actually very present in your day-to-day. But this comes about by a release. And I feel like this new love interest came to you. It's like you didn't have to seek this out. It just came to you because the energy was just right. You set yourself free, and then the energy just was magnetized towards you because you were free. You were finally free. Yeah, I see things coming up real good for you here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you embraced the notion of wanting an engagement or a party or a life that celebrates family. You embraced all of that. Or even marriage. You know, maybe you changed your mind on, yes, I actually do want a marriage. I would like that type of a life, that type of a lifestyle. You embrace that. Your freedom helped you to embrace that. Yep, I see that's here. Page of Swords. The truth helped you to embrace exactly what it is you want in your life. I feel like you weren't confused about that, or you didn't think it was cool, or you didn't think it was for you, or you didn't think you could handle it. And now I feel like as you've gotten to know self so much better, you've embraced it because you've said to yourself, yeah, I know self. I'm very familiar with self now, and I'm authentically striving ahead as this emperor, knowing what I want, knowing what I've always wanted. You've come back to that too. What I've always wanted, you've come back to it. Wow. I see a lot of celebration here. A lot of happiness. A lot of reason to dress up. The truth set you free. Ace of Swords. The truth about self set you free. And also something about being able to speak this out helped you release it too. A lot of sensual energy here. Yeah, you're very attracted to somebody, and it's working out on all levels. King of Cups. Supportive nature, nurturing. 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. You want to work at this. You want this to work. You want to be nurtured, and you want to be nurturing. And you're willing to work at it. Towards self and towards this other person. 2 of Pentacles. You've put a lot of time and effort into self. Working on the solar plex chakras. The sacral chakra. A lot of work. Heart chakra. We talked about that. Wow, this looks good. This looks good. Going with the flow. Yeah, I definitely get a going with the flow type of vibe here. And the flow looks good. The flow is all about 10 of Cups energy. Your happily ever after. Your big wishes. It's like you could see it in your mind's eye, but until you did some work on that darkness, that dark side, and brought the light, it wasn't activated. Now it's boom, it's blossoming. You think totally differently. Before, if you were caught up in suppressed or dark thoughts, now it's color, it's light, it's giving yourself a break, giving other people a break, appreciating the little things. Remember, your bloodline is amazing. You see that at the top of the deck here. And authenticity, and we've talked about that. Yeah, no more sadness. Let's take them. Let's take them. I'm just going to keep taking them. See your beauty, your worth, your strength. Yeah, that's been very key. That's been very key for you. Keep going. You've kept going. It's made all the difference in the world here. The darkness has been covered in light. Bring out a playful side. Let's keep bringing these. Magnetic attraction. That is this connection. Black sheep. I don't think you were a black sheep. I think you might have been told you were. And you were definitely dark. Or dealing in, kind of a shadow side. And you brought towards you more people dealing with their shadows. Now it's not about being impulsive. Don't be impulsive. Think quietly. I feel like that's your energy now. You've thought a lot. You think quietly. You're not impulsive anymore. Let down your hair. Yeah. Let your hair down. Let your hair down. It's that freeing energy we talked about too. Going with the flow. Let your hair down. Beautiful music. You two make beautiful music together. Maybe you're getting back into your music. Love it. Because you got to the root of the problem and the truth of the matter. Yeah. And that's what this read has really been about as a whole. And you're looking gorgeous. I just can't keep taking from this deck. It's amazing. Both of you are gorgeous in this connection. I love it. Let's grab a charm. Virgo, this is good news for you. The key. You found the key. You found the key to turning that shadow into light. The key to your success. The key to your happiness. The key to your big wishes. Yeah, you've put it together. Whoa, that was no easy task, but you've done it. I hear you've done it with a lot of grace and class. The key. You've mastered the key by knowing that this is a daily work, and you do work it daily. The dark, eclipsed. The light. Work in the light every day. Work in the light within every day. That's your message. Pretty deep, pretty big. Virgo, please do like, share, subscribe, comment. It helps my channel to grow, helps the channel to reach other people, help other people, which is my goal. And if you feel inclined, please do utilize the link below for Buy Me a Coffee. If this has resonated, been helpful, you've enjoyed it. And until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Good job, Virgo. You're doing great.